Good morning. How do? I hope you're all right. It's after Christmas. It's after Christmas chat. And that's just how it is. I hope you're all doing okay. Hope you all are happy and warm, or well, comfortable. It's got to be warm for it. Like I'm trying to stay warm here. We've gone from like sitting between 80 and 90 degrees to sub-freezing overnight. It's gone from summer to sub-freezing in a day. It's been an experience. Oh, wait. And on that wondrous note, I'm just going to go ahead and start up a Fallout 3. All right, little Billy. Let's try to finish off your taking care of you.
It was so weird. All of a sudden, the ants went nuts and started fighting each other. It was like they were totally crazy. It was really scary, but kind of cool at the same time. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just glad you're safe, Brian.
I wish I had something to give you for all the work you did, but I never really had much to start with. I guess now you'll be on your way, and I'll have to try living here by myself. Hope you'll come back and visit someday.
I can't really leave you here alone. Let me find someplace for you to live.
Really? You mean it? Oh boy, thank you so much. I'll wait in my old house for you to come back. I need to bury my papa anyway. Just don't forget about me.
Any idea where I can look for someone to take care of you?
Well, Papa always told me about my cousin Vera. She lives in some big, giant ship somewhere or something. Papa called the place Rivet City, but I don't know where it is.
Vera, Rivet City. All right, I'll be back.
I wish I was tough like you.
Right, so if that's the case, zip out to the Rivet City. Vera Weatherly. Isn't that the Weatherly Hotel? That's not what I meant to do. Weatherly Hotel.
Hello.
Weatherly Hotel.
Good to see you.
Sir. Yes?
Mr. Buckingham, Dr. Peterson,
God bless you.
Diego, Father Clifford. Miss Weatherly,
Nice to see you.
I'm here to speak with you.
Charmed to meet you. I'm Vera Weatherly of the Weatherly Hotel.
Oh, you run quite the establishment. Have you heard any interesting gossip?
Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife Cindy is at her wit's end.
Really? You got anything else?
You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones.
Come on, keep spilling the tea.
They say Mr. Lopez is losing it. He stands on the top of the bridge tower for hours at a time, just staring out over the city.
Well, Vera, your nephew Brian lost his folks and needs a place to live.
Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
I think Brian will love his new home. I'll send him along shortly.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
Are you ready to order, Mr. Father Clifford?
No. Just call me Father, not Mister. Sometimes I think Vera programmed you that way just to annoy me. I'll just have water.
And at your service.
Ah, the market is not open yet.
Maybe a quick fix has something.
Hey. 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 Another day, another dollar.
I think it was down this way. Sure enough. Okay. Hello, Eric. Greetings and welcome to the stream over there on YouTube. Also, hello, Eli, over there on Twitch. Greetings to you. Not much is up right now. Just closing up the end of, the end of the year. This is my last regularly scheduled stream of 2025. Oh, hello, NB. Greetings. No greetings for me. No, NB. You just hadn't said anything. Right, where would he... He's in this house over here, isn't he? Hello, Uncle Sup. Greetings to you. There you are.
I hope you found me a place to live.
Sure did, Brian. Vera said she'd take you in.
You really found her? Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have kept on walking when I ran up to them screaming like I did. I'll get my stuff together and move on out there right away. Come visit me sometime.
What I like the most about this interaction with Billy, or Brian, is that he specifically says, well, I have an aunt, and she's located in this place, but I don't know where that is or how to get there. So, naturally, like, it's one of the larger locations that you can run out to. So, you know, you just pop over and you do the thing. Because it's really common to have that location on the map. And then the minute that you come back to him, he's like, oh, yeah, I'll go out to that place that I just told you I don't know how to reach. It's not that hard. And I'm just like, man, that's some exceptional writing right there. Oh my god, NB. Oh my god, NB. Okay. Did you honestly think I wasn't going to say anything? No, NB. It's just that, you know, if people don't talk, I don't even know that they exist. I have no problem with lurkers. They increase view count and everything. And not everybody's a chatter as well. I get that. But if you don't talk in the stream, I don't even know that you exist because I'm so busy with the game. So until somebody or anyone says anything, I may as well be alone. So remember you were talking about what you're supposed to wear under skirts. So I actually had a story about that, but I didn't have time to tell you When I was in Catholic school, I had a skirt on as part of the uniform. All the other girls wore shorts underneath. My mom didn't tell me to do that, so I tripped and fell in front of all of the 8th grade boys, and they all saw my horrible 7th grader panties. Oh my god, it's just... I'm imagining, because I know that you're roughly the same age range as me. Like, you're you know, it's like, oh yeah, that phase of lifetime. So you should have been roughly the same age as me. And thinking back to like 7th and 8th grade, it's like, what on earth would you wear? Like at that point, it's like you're trying not to wear cartoons on your butt, you know? You're trying real hard not to wear like old cartoon style underwear whenever you're that old, and it's like, no, I just want to wear like solid like you're trying to seem adult. So it's a situation where maybe you've still got something that's way too childish in the drawer that fits, but it's also entirely possible that, like, I don't know, I'm trying to imagine what the most embarrassing thing that you could wear in that. I'm just thinking Rugrats because of the time frame, you know. That's probably still kind of out of time for being... I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too hard on this. We had a uniform, so we didn't have a choice. It was probably the most embarrassing thing that happened in middle school. I can imagine. Like, what you just described is something that, like, it's... For the boys that saw, that's like the fantasy stuff that you write into a bit of fiction, you know? But if you're, but to be the one who does the tripping is definitely like, oh yeah, I will never, ever live that one down. I will never forget it. So... Wait, is this the quest where you can send him to live with the cannibals? Oh, would it be possible to send him to Andale? I know that there's a lot of different fates that you can cook up for little Brian, but I hadn't thought about that one. Yeah, but I was a 7th grader, so they just laughed at me. They didn't think I was a hot girl at that point. Ugh. That's a real challenge, too. Like, what qualifies as being a quote-unquote hot girl, right? What qualifies one to be quote-unquote attractive is another question, you know? And, like, that's so radically different from person to person. There's also, like, so much groupthink that can go on. What's going on down here? I can't go in here, can I? Oh my god, I can't. Go ahead and pop some Rad-X. Fire on one of these. You ended up being the funny girl for a couple of years? Ooh. Well, hello, Ninja. How you doing? Greetings to you and welcome. You discovered me through my playthrough of that series? Oh, man. It's interesting to know how Discovery has worked for people who still hang... For anybody who's coming along these days, you know? Your husband recommended my channel. Wow. Oh, you are one dead wastelander. a lot of frag grenades that I'm carrying around. I need to start using these damn things. Wow, he moves fast. I think I'm immune to my own grenades. No, I am not immune to my own grenades. Ugh. That is a hell. Those Reavers are crazy. They were added in with one of the with the Broken Steel DLC, which meant that it was like a change to the game balancing. So you really cannot just roll over them. Had someone ask the same question to my friends, and one of the answers, B+, took me about an hour to realize he was talking about its size. Wait. Oh, hello, it's a missile launcher. That's nice. This is a remarkably small but dead-ended dungeon. Hello, Ratchet. I can only give you kibble. You're not allowed on my lap right now. I'm getting pulled in so many different directions. Someone asked the same question to my friends, and one answer, B+, took me about an hour to realize he was talking about tit size. Ah, tit size. Tatas. Way back in the day, and he's like, here, this guy doesn't seem like a fucking and he's like, this guy doesn't and he's like, here, this guy doesn't seem like a fucking asshole. Your YouTube channel, not your Twitch. I like rediscovered you, but I'm one of the OG people too. That's like watching you from way back in the early 2000s. Man, going crazy far back. I only saw the guides. If there's playthroughs of like Fallout or Skyrim, I def gotta check them out. Oh man, Ninja, you didn't know? I did an entire series of playing through Fallout 3. Was it New Vegas that happened? Yeah, it would have been New Vegas. Fallout 3, New Vegas, and Skyrim. None of them exhaustive. Like, I cover a pretty decent chunk of the content. My playthrough of Fallout 3 is kind of like stiff because it was the first time that I did the roleplay aspect. That and the fact that Bethesda's writing is, but still fun. Good times. I'm sorry, NB. I was reading something from Uncle Sup over on YouTube there, so. We talking titties. I like talking titties. Man, I'm certain that there's some sort of a podcast out there called Talking Titties. The question is whether or not it's creepy guys or just women being talking about themselves. That'll be the defining difference. All right, a whole bunch of these assholes have spawned further down the ramp on me. Let's see if one does it. Hey, one did it. Hello, Amy girl. Greetings to you. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna go well. This isn't gonna go well for me. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I only missed him when he was right in front of me. What is this, XCOM enemy unknown? It's a glowing one this time. Alright, there we go. Ready for another marathon of 5 hours? I like your playthrough of Fallout 3. Hello, Helio. Greetings. I just want to remind everybody that today is the last day, well, the last planned day at least, for the charity drive that I'm raising for. Fallout for Hope, St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you have the capacity, every single dollar goes to a good cause! Exclamation charity. If you are on Twitch, if you're over on YouTube, you can use the QR code in the bottom left. All right, that was an unexpected excursion. Do some rat away. Top myself off on health. I'll talk about my double Ds. Hello, Dark Matter. How you doing? What up, Strife? Hey, I'm playing that right now. XCOM aiming is brutal. I've never even played XCOM, but I know all about it from the freaking references and the clips of where it's like, he's right in front of you. Just shoot him. And then the unit will just point at the wall next to him. Literally move the whole gun to the side instead of just pulling the trigger while pointing forward. The games can go for a while if you try to do all of the factions, clear every location. And that's just the main game. Also get DLCs to consider. I think New Vegas has 4, Fallout 3 has 5. Let me think. There was The Pit, there was Operation Anchorage, there was Broken Steel, there was Point Lookout, Mothership Zeta. Yeah, so there were 5 for Fallout 4, for Fallout 3. And then there were 4 for New Vegas. What version of the weapon mod / attachment system do you prefer? Personally, I'm a bigger fan of not being able to mod your guns. Oh! Eat it, asshole. Oh, I love whenever they just scream, "Oh shit," and they immediately get blown up. It's so satisfying. I'm not really even doing anything particular. What I need to do is head out to Girdershade, up in the northwest corner of the map. Now that I think about it, let's take a look at the map. Let's hop back to Megaton real fast, deposit some things. Okay, I have an extra missile launcher to stash. The death claws in Lonesome Road were beefy. Didn't they add even more variants of the death claw in Lonesome Road? I feel like that's what they did. If they didn't, then what on earth am I remembering? sugar bombs. Punja fruit. Beans, jet cram. Okay, there's... I don't really have anything to give up. Go ahead and just use my med station. There we go. Sell a couple of things off of the brass lantern down here and then head on out. There was this caravan on the highway and was going inside. It triggered a death claw to spawn on the roof, and I recall unloading multiple clips trying to take him out. I had that happen when I was playing XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, and one of the bosses was right there at 95% chance to hit, and one of the soldiers fumbled the bag hard and got the team wiped. How many NPCs can you sell to Paradise Falls? Can you completely ruin your game by sending everyone?
Women and children of the earth.
I don't know. That's a good question.
So, what'll it be today? We've got some noodles, and the Brahmin steak is pretty good too.
Let's check the menu.
Have a look. Most of it's edible. Some of it even tastes good.
You shouldn't be saying that, miss. That's no way to sell your fare. Right, I have some of this stuff that I need to dump in my
Enjoy. Remember us if you need something.
Together and behold the power.
Okay, so I want to put armor over here, I think. This goes lab coat. Okay. With that done, where do we want to start for getting out to Girdershade? I haven't even been out to Paradise Falls. Okay, we'll go to the Seneca Metro Station, and we will trek out from here. Let's go ahead and save and get moving. They added 2 variants in Lonesome Road, irradiated death claws at certain locations, and a unique death claw named Rar inside a cave, who drops an item that lets you craft Fist of the Rar. I remember Fist of the Rar. I thought I must be getting that mixed up with something craftable from... God forbid I should actually remember the names of anything. Honest Hearts. Yeah, Honest Hearts. Because I know that there were a bunch of different Yao Guai glove weapons that you could make. Oh, that's you. Okay. Eat it. Golly, I swear. Nothing but assholes in the wasteland. Unwiped ones, too. Was watching both streams on Twitch and on YouTube. On Twitch, the quality jumps a bit, and on YouTube, it stays more concise. Weird. Maybe it's because of the delay? Maybe I need to push my encoding down a tiny bit on Twitch. I might be overloading the Twitch encoder. And I think that the thing is, my settings for Twitch have been the same for so long. Once upon a time, I was qualified as a partner on Twitch. Okay. But, like, once upon a time, I was qualified as a partner on Twitch. And that was whenever, like, you had to have a personal contract to actually have, monetization on your channel. So, I'm suspicious that what happened was what probably happened was whenever they switched over to their new system where it's like, yeah, this is the bog standard thing. Take it or leave it. You know, there's no special contracts anymore. I think at that point my channel had shrunk enough that I was also downgraded to a lower level of bitrate encoding that they'll allow me to send because I'm not bringing in enough money. That's what I've been. I've been mildly suspicious that that's been the case for a long time, but I've just never looked into it. Wow, what bullshit. I mean, yeah, pretty much. It's just, you know, that's the game that we're playing, and Twitch has made it abundantly clear that it's like, yeah, you can break our rules several times over if you're making enough money for us. But oh boy. Oh, there's more than one. Oh, there's more than one. Holy moly. Ooh. Whoa. It froze for a moment there. Quick save. It's for like the first minutes and then it stabilizes and it's all good. Maybe that's a factor in what's wrong with my stream and why getting new people in is so difficult. That's what's fun about XCOM 2. The game is stupid, but the chances of failure go both ways when the enemies tend to fumble 85% or higher shots often as well, or the damage fell off hard on their AoEs. It's just like playing Fallout 3 in New Vegas, where the VATS goes totally awry. My god, it's gotten so busy so fast. Fun! It's fun. I'm not doing a very good job of actually hitting what I need to hit.
Away from there!
Oh my word. Okay. I can tell by the sound of it that I am currently... I was so crippled. It was just like, oh god, they shot me in the leg. I can't move. Alright. Mason-Dixon salvage.
Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you. The things they talked about doing to me. Look, I don't have anything to offer you except these supplies. I don't know why they didn't take it.
Ah, keep it.
Okay, if you say so. I can't thank you enough, stranger.
Alright. That's what she said? I mean, if you insist that that's what you said. Do you think that's what you said? Or are you just imagining that's what you said? Both are equally possible. Okay, let's Whew. I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember this location at all. Oh, the abandoned shack is actually abandoned. Surprise, surprise. You guys excited for season 2 of the show? I haven't been able to find time to watch it. Or even, like, I know that the first episode is out, probably 2 at this point. And I still have not watched any of it because I've been so busy. Yesterday alone, I spent all day in the kitchen baking. Oops. So disappointed in you, Stripes. What can I say? I mean, I've been super busy. There are other things that I want to watch, but I haven't had the time for it, so...
Ooh la la.
Okay. Oh, the super mutants were slicing up people and eating them in here. Okay. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay. NB just gifted a subscription to Ninja Blue. Enjoy the subscription, Ninja Blue, and thank you so much for gifting that, NB.
I will not make the mistakes of my previous.
It is good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money.
Built a country. He built it to last. The American way.
Oh yeah, totally overshoot the thing. Gonna be watching season 2 episode 1 tonight. Can't wait. Gonna catch up on Vox Machina too. Also, thank you for sub. Watched season 1, got mixed feelings, but I did love how the ghoul or cowboy was portrayed. So, Helio. Are you like referring to some of the story beats that they hit? Where it was like, oh, I can't believe that they blew that up, you know? Like, literally. So many rad scorpions around here. Oh my god, I'm encumbered already? Well, there is not much here that I can do. Guess I'm gonna have to stop looting those poison glands. Need to catch up on the Mighty Nine. You know, I still need to go back and finish off the first series, whatever, of Vox Machina. Oh, man. Not the best. Bitch. 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 Golly. Jeebus. Okay. How's my inventory doing anyway? I have enough poison glands. I can make do not. Man. Hey chat, how much have I missed? Hello, Joe, over there on the YouTubes. I also like how over on Twitch there's this deep, surprising amount of depth of conversation involving like shows that are worth watching or that the chat is enjoying. Alright, I have just realized right now that I might be going in the wrong direction to get this done. I need to find Girdershade, which is underneath the highway. And I don't remember exactly. I don't remember exactly where that is. If I'm not mistaken, this place up here is old only. If I'm remembering correct. Oh, you're Cyber Snatcher from Twitch. Okay. Well, hey, hello. Greetings. What is this place? Oh! Look at what you went and did, you stupid robo-brain. Robo-scrap metal. Bomb storage. Lovely. I'm in a bomb storage facility. There's no marker for this place. No wonder I don't remember it. Well, vaguely don't remember it. I do seem to remember there being a place with a stupid number of nukes just kind of stored. And this is clearly it. That lock. Probably can't pick this one either. Nope. Okay, well, maybe this was Girdershade? Oh, that's Girdershade. Oh my god, I've gone in entirely the wrong place. Alright. Go to Jocko's Popping Gas. Ah! Just a freaking trifecta of freaks over here. Oh my word. Oh, my face. It didn't go well. Okay, so... I found a rusty needle. I can heal myself now with it. I do hate the bloatfly in Fallout 3. Always hard for me to hit. Yeah. Alright. My alarm went off, which means it's time for me to take my pills. Super close to nothing being left in that mug. Alright, okay, so... what's the situation with my skills here? Yeah, I need to hold off on reading any of the Nikola Tesla mags. I need to bump my science somehow. Speech. Unarmed. I need to figure out how to bump my big gun skill as well. Okay. Yaguai meat. Ooh, tumblers today. Am I ready for that? I'm ready for that. Yes, I'm ready for that. Tumblers today. Just like trying not to waste the books and everything. Trying not to spend points that can come from elsewhere. Squirrel on a stick. Rad roach meat. Saving the mole rat meat for later, because I can do stuff with it. And some wild punja. Okay, cool. I'm all healed up. I guess we just keep going west then. Oh, look at me, fool that I am. There was a freaking hydrant right over here the whole time. I could have used it. Ay. Oh well. Alright, this is definitely Girdershade over here. cold in this office. I got the heat on, too. Well, I hope everybody's weekend went reasonably well. Does anybody have time off for the New Year celebrations? Personally, I have 2 days. I have a mere 2 days of work this week, and then I'm off for an extended period. 5 consecutive. All right, Sierra Petrovita. Man, does she ever love her Nuka-Cola.
That's secure for a reason. Sierra Petrovita's the name. Good to see a new face in Girdershade. I take it you're here to check out my Nuka-Cola collection and take the tour.
Yes, of course.
Well, come on then. Let me show you around. But no free Nuka-Cola until the end of the tour. When Nuka-Cola was invented by John Caleb Braverton in 2044, it quickly became the world's most popular soft drink. The Wonder Drink soon drew a dedicated following, which prompted the Nuka-Cola Corporation to release many promotional items like these.
Okay.
By 2067, a Nuka-Cola machine such as this rare, pristine model could be found on almost every street in America.
Is that it, or is that okay?
Even in today's crazy world, Nuka-Cola is still the #1 choice of refreshment among Armageddon survivors. As promised, here's a little pick-me-up. An ice-cold Nuka-Cola. Just look at the frost on the bottle. So cold and delicious. Pardon me. I tend to lose myself when I hold on to a Nuka-Cola. Before I get to the little proposition I have for you, let me tell you a little bit about Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Never heard of it before.
Well, right before the bombs fell, the good folks at Nuka-Cola developed what they hoped was an improvement on the original formula. Calling it Nuka-Cola Quantum. It was said to have twice the calories, twice the carbohydrates, twice the caffeine, and twice the taste.
Okay, so what went wrong?
Well, the flavor certainly wasn't the issue. The public was just split on the unique feature of the Quantum's appearance. You see, to make it stand out on store shelves and to give it that extra kick, the formula called for a mild isotope. The effect was a drink that not only boosted your energy, but also glowed with a bright blue light.
Wait, did you say it has an isotope in it, as in it's radioactive?
Oh no, only ever so mildly. No ill effects were ever recorded. Well, it does have the unique property of making your pee glow.
Glowing pee? That sounds like it's dangerous.
Oh no, not at all. Nuka-Cola Quantum was made under the supervision of the Food and Drug Association. They would never let harmful products end up in stores.
Okay, what's your interest in all this?
I love the stuff. I can't get enough of it. I thought I was hooked on regular Nuka-Cola, but the Quantum beats it by a long shot. I've got to have more.
So, that's where I come in, I guess.
That's right. You bring me Nuka-Cola Quantum, and I pay you. Handsome. handsomely, I might add. For every bottle you bring me, I pay you some caps. You know, for expenses. But if you're super cool and find like enough bottles to fill my Nuka-Cola machine, 30 in all, I've got a super secret cool prize for you.
Come on, Sierra. No secrets between friends.
Nope, I'm not telling. It's a really cool surprise, though. You're gonna love it. I promise.
All right. You've got a deal.
Oh, goody! I can taste the quantum already. Good luck to you, sweetie.
So, is there anything interesting to see near Girdershade?
Well, to the east, there are some nasty raiders in Evergreen Mills. I'd stay away from there if I were you. Luckily, we're kind of hidden here under the old highway, so no one bothers us.
What do you know about Nuka-Cola Quantum?
Well, besides what I've already told you, not much. They were working on a way to prevent the glow from remaining once it passed through a person's system, but it was never perfected. I heard that the stuff they used to make it glow and give it that kick has a shelf life of over 1,000 years. Should make the bottles easier to spot.
What exactly does a bottle of Quantum look like?
Well, the bottles are glass just like regular Nuka-Cola, except the glass is clear. That way the glowy stuff inside shows through. You'll know it when you see it.
What happens when you drink a Quantum?
Oh my! It's like a tidal wave of flavor washing all over your body.
Your head spins, but everything is clear at the same time. It's quite a rush.
You seem kind of addicted to this stuff. Is it safe to drink?
Addicted? Why would you say that? I can stop drinking it anytime I want. That's so silly to think I would get hooked on the most delicious soft drink ever devised by man.
Right, let's talk about something else.
Okay, shoot.
Do you know anyone named Grady?
Nope, sorry.
All right. Well, do you have any clues as to where I can start looking for this stuff?
In fact, I do. Surprised you, didn't I? Your best bet would be to find the ruins of the DC Nuka-Cola bottling facility. Find the shipping manifests inside. With them in hand, you should have a good clue as to where the Quantum was delivered. While you're there, you may even be able to find some bottles of Quantum.
What do you know about the bottling facility?
Well, the DC facility was like their main factory just before the bombs fell. All the research they did was performed there. It was the only facility to ever produce Quantum. They were in a test market mode, and they would have expanded production if the drink caught on. Too bad they didn't. Otherwise, Quantum would be as plentiful as regular Nuka-Cola.
All right. Well, I'll be on my way.
That's okay. Take your time and don't break the bottles.
Hey, pal, what were you doing in Sierra's place?
Just checking out the Nuka-Cola collection.
That better be all you were checking out. I don't like guys messing with my woman.
She never said anything about you two being together.
Well, that's likely because it's none of anyone's business but ours. She's one hot lady, though, am I right?
What are you driving at?
Wow, you are as naive as you look. How do I put it? I'd love to do the horizontal bop with her, you know, plow her bean field. Come on, kid.
Nope, still don't get it.
New to this stuff, huh, kid? Well, let's just say that she has something I want to get a hold of. That's where you enter the picture.
Oh, really? Go on.
I know she's asked you to find her some Nuka-Cola Quantum. Heck, she asks everyone that wanders through here. What I'm proposing is you still look for the drinks, but instead of bringing it to her, you bring it to me. She'll be so impressed that I got all the Nuka-Cola for her, she'll melt in my arms like butter. I pay you the same she was going to pay, and everyone's happy.
How about you pay me double for each bottle?
You devious bastard. I didn't figure you were that clever. All right, double it is. Just bring me those bottles. If I have to listen to Sierra ramble on any longer, I think I'll blow my brains out. So you gonna do it or what?
Yeah, sure. I'm always up for making caps.
Thought you might. Good. I'll see you soon then.
Oh, hold on.
Bringing me some quantum, I hope.
Do you know someone named Grady?
Grady? Maybe. Why are you asking?
I have a package for you from him.
Holy crap! You have it? Well, hand it over. I've been waiting over a year for that damn thing.
I'll sell it to you for 300 caps.
No way. That's more than I was gonna pay Grady. Forget it. All I'm offering is 200 caps. That's it. Take it or leave it.
Fine. Here you go.
Hey, thanks a bunch for bringing it to me. You could have been a jerk and sold it to someone else, but you didn't. Ah, hell, let me give you the rest of the caps. I was gonna give Grady anyway.
Right. Do you know anything about the Nuka-Cola bottling facility?
Well, Sierra may be as nutty as a fruitcake, but she's right. That bottling plant is the place you want to go. Only thing is, the place is crawling with security and creatures. If it was easy, I'd have done it myself by now.
And what do you know about Nuka-Cola Quantum?
That stuff is some of the nastiest shit I've ever had. Imagine drinking a Nuka-Cola, then downing a fistful of sugar and punching yourself in the head. That pretty much sums it up. Sierra shared one with me a long time ago. After I drank it, my piss glowed for a week.
Was there anything else interesting to see nearby, Girdershade?
My friend, you are at the ass end of the capital wasteland. If it weren't for Sierra, I'd be out of here. One thing I can tell you is stay the hell away from the Dunwich building to the south. That place is bad mojo. I don't know what that place is about, but I hear about weird shit going on.
Thanks. I'll be on my way.
Good, then stop gawking and get me some quantum.
Hey. Now, if we go back and talk with Sierra...
Oh, I hope you're here with some quantum.
Sierra, do you know Ronald has offered to buy quantum from me?
He has? Oh, that sweetheart. I knew he'd help me.
All that guy does is watch out for me all the time.
No, I think he just wants to get in your pants.
That's so silly. Why would a man want to wear a pair of these filthy woman's pants? Doesn't make sense. I bet you and him cooked up that line just to make me smile. Well, mission accomplished.
Okay, I'm leaving now.
Be careful out there, sweetie.
Oh, Sierra. Oh, Sierra. You will never not be entertaining. Oh, wait. Who would want to be in those filthy woman's pants? Oh, wait. I did like the Nuka-Cola World DLC in Fallout 4. I didn't like the Raiders very much, but the theme park was really cool. Yeah, I wasn't a really big fan of the fact that you had to basically, like, side with the Raiders to get anything reasonable out of the park. Wow, I forgot how stupid she was. Like, I love how she's got, like, the whole idiot savant thing going on, where it's like every single time you talk to Sierra, you're just like, she should not be able to live in the wasteland. She shouldn't be alive. She is so gullible, you know? But by God, she is blundering her way through staying alive. Ooh, wow. She's not like stupid. I don't know. Just something a little screw is loose. She's a blonde stereotype. As a lady that sometimes has a lot of blonde moments and is a natural blonde, I feel for her. I've definitely said some blonde things that is not indicative of my intelligence. Is that powdered cream? Yeah, I prefer to use like actual cream that I keep in the refrigerator. But for the sake of not having my coffee breaks take too long, I just keep the non-perishable stuff on the shelf up in my office here. I am not putting a mini fridge in my office, I can tell you that much. Wow. Okay, that's all stirred up. Swap the camera back. Hey guys, did you notice? We're making good progress on the charity. Although I do want to make clear, every little bit counts. There's nothing wrong with only giving a tiny bit, even if it's not all that much. Because it always goes to a good cause. St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And today is the final day that I will be running this the charity on my stream. Okay? So that's a thing. Whoops. Just want everybody to know. Okay, I gotta... This is in the wrong place. Ugh. Go. Tighten you up. Always trying to take my money, Stripe. I'm not taking your money. The charities will be taking the money, and it goes to a good cause. What's the word again? Extortion? No. Generosity. That's the word. Generosity. No. Do you just want the kibble? Oh God, what kind of creatures? Oh, you're asking about the kind of creatures that are located in the Nuka-Cola plant? Well, what do you say we go and find out? That's a Mr. Gutsy. Ah! That's a pretty poor chance of hitting. Oh, I totally missed him. That is a missile that will never be seen again. It didn't do very much damage at all. See, normally I say nope to the kids, But this is one of the few times I will support kids. I mean, I'm in a unique situation. Look at me. I make all sorts of, like, totally NSFW offers on on this, and then I do the charity stuff, and for some reason it feels like those two things conflict, you know? Well, I was hopeful that the Yao Guai didn't see me. Woo! Blow it up. Blow up the Yao Guai. And that cat. He comes in, grabs a little bit of food, and then walks away. I just hate kids, but when they're sick kids with cancer, I care. I mean, I feel like what you're describing there is a very millennial aspect, where it's like I don't hate kids. I just don't want to deal with kids. I'm not gonna have kids, you know. I can't afford kids. Like that whole sentiment, which I think is an entirely reasonable sentiment to have. Oh! Oh! Will I hit? Oh my god, I actually hit it. Woo! Oh my word. Oh. Anonymous just donated. Well, well, well. How big was that dono? Was a big donger dono or was a little dingaling dono? That's more of a joke about penis size than it is about the size of the donation. Thank you so very much, Anonymous, for that $5 donation. It goes to a good cause, St. Jude's Children's Hospital. You're a great and wonderful person for sharing and being kind enough to give. I'll never have kids the way the world is going. Yeah, I freaking feel you there. That was me, just forgot to fill it out. Ah, okay, well, thank you very much, NB. Oh, I found Smith Casey's garage. That was unintended. I'm not going inside. I don't want to advance the main quest yet, even though I'm at the stage where I'm supposed to go inside and advance the main quest. I'm not quite ready to be dealing with, what you call it yet. The Enclave. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Ah! Ow! Ow, you bitch! I thought it was gonna go up. The heck is this? High radiation levels. Annual dose limit may be reached in only 0.5 seconds of exposure. No entry without personal dosimeter and hazmat clearance. Huh. camera. Well, no getting around it. I suppose I should zip back to Megaton and deposit some material here. Whoops. Ooh. Megaton. There we go. And what's going on over here that I haven't read? Girl, absolutely the same. That's exactly how I feel. It's like absolutely not. I have PCOS, so I'm pretty sure I couldn't have them anyway. But nah, I'm definitely not interested. Even if I did, where I live and being trans, I would never want them to be bullied for having two moms and one is trans. Oh, woof. Yeah, that would... Man, world's hard enough as it is. Concern and fear for passing that along to some other people. Passing that along to youth is... I feel it. The world is literally too cruel and evil to ever subject another human to that right now. It's also kind of funny the inherent amount of sexism that comes with women's health and children and stuff too. Like, I'm 36, and if I was pregnant, it would be called a geriatric pregnancy. Man, I don't see them calling dicks geriatric. Oh, my word. Okay. I could see calling penises geriatric, though. I really could. And you know why? Do I have rad scorpion glands? I have so many already. I do not need more of them. The funny thing is, I could totally see calling dicks geriatric. And it's like, oh, do you need the little blue pill? Oh, looks like you have a geriatric penis there, pal. I think I got a minigun in here that I can fix up. Yeah, I do. I have a super sludge in here? No, I do not. What about a laser rifle? I don't really need to hold on to a lot of these weapons at this point. Do we have a combat shotgun? We do have a combat shotgun. Did you guys know if you're under the age of 30 in certain states, you have to get your husband's permission to get a hysterectomy even if there's a medical need? Oh, trust me, I'm well aware of that. was raised in a house with, I was the only boy in the house, so hearing about women's health is something that I am very accustomed to. Wait, did I have mole rat meat to put away? I could have sworn I had mole rat meat to put away. Looks like I put it away. Okay, cool. We're all fine. We're all good. Use the med station. Heal myself. Restore my limbs. Remove all rads. Detox myself. Create a new compound. Cool. I would love it. Can we... God. I don't remember how many of the nuke grenade things.
Here.
Whoa.
You've done so much for us. I want you to have this. It's all I have to offer you.
All? If it means that much to you, I'll take it.
It does. Thank you.
I don't know. Am I unique? I question whether... I question how unique of an individual I am for my, for just the fact that I'm constantly, like, making jokes about having a small penis. I mean, whether or not that's actually true is another story. Maybe one of these days, I'll be convinced to actually take pictures of it.
Don't mind the smoke.
I did not mean to press that. Okay, so she's got some stuff for me to work with here. Sawed-off shotgun, sledgehammer, super sledge. Okay,
Good hunting!
You're kind of like my coworker. He grew up with all women too. I think his dad died whenever he was younger. I think it probably made you overall a better person. Well done.
Thirsty, partner. Try.
Okay, where are we headed now? What quests do we have here? The Nuka-Cola Challenge, the Replicated Man, Head of State. You know, I've left the Superhuman Gambit alone, but I kind of want to do the Replicated Man. Find out what Pinkerton at River City knows about the android. Okay, I can totally do that. I was pretty certain that I had something to start with here. Head out to Rivet City, and we'll go into the bow of the ship. Oh, hey, it's Crow. I have an opportunity to sell some of my stuff off.
Looking for that special something? If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
What the hell?
A pleasure doing business with you. Stay safe on the path you travel.
All right. I have to go. Have a good night, everyone. Hey, Uncle Sup, it was nice to have you along for the ride, even for a little bit. I don't know if I'm reading this message anytime close to whenever you sent it. Man, the temperature in my office is going up, but that's just making me realize how cold I am. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just happy that my form of humor and entertainment that I offer is worth it, you know? That there are... Okay. Looks like we're doing it this way. Ow, 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 ow. Stay down, you freaks. Man, I could have sworn that I came through this place already. And if that's true, then the Mirelurk should not have been able to respawn. I like how they did the Railroad and the Institute in this game. What we got in Fallout 4 was a downgrade. Man. Bethesda just doesn't really know how to do faction stuff, in all honesty. Then again, they don't see the need to actually have dedicated writers as part of their... Disarm that pressure plate. Disarm these shotguns.
Good to see you.
Did you still have a big book of science around here? It's one thing that I seem to recall hanging out here. A big book of science. Why is there a dead person on your freak... Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I'm just invisible now. That explains why I'm getting thumping noises everywhere I go. I think I technically fell over. And now... I think I technically fell over whenever I've set off that gas leak. And my character just never stood back up. So that was a bit of a mistake. Okay.
Yes?
Pinkerton.
Stay sharp. They're everywhere.
Alright, Pinkerton. Let's discuss the facial reconstruction and mind wipe you did for the android.
What are you talking about, boy? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that?
Let's just say it's in your best interests to tell me what I want to know.
Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch.
What's she got to do with this? Show this proof about the android.
Well, she's got nothing to do with anything except ruining my whole goddamn life. But I can see you don't give a crap about any of that. Fine. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synthman's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable.
What if the evidence doesn't work? What if Harkness doesn't believe me?
Well, there is something else you could use. Look, I didn't really wipe his memories, okay? I just sort of filed them away, but you can get them back. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines.
So how come you helped the android?
Ha! Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside. There's stuff in there I'd only heard about, and even then I didn't believe it. I can see why that Zimmer feller wanted him back so bad.
What do you know about this android? What do you know about the android railroad?
Bunch of bleeding heart morons, if you ask me. They're going to get themselves killed one of these days. And for what? Machine liberation? But they have brought me some really interesting tech over the years, so I guess they're okay. And that android, he was the chance of a lifetime.
What do you know about the Commonwealth?
Most of it's blasted nothing, just like here. But there's talk, rumors mostly, about a place called the Institute. That's where Zimmer and that android came from. God knows what else they got going on in there, but it puts our tech to shame, that's for damn sure.
Do you think you could perform facial reconstruction on me?
And how? I am the only one in all of the wasteland with the skill and the guts to perform facial reconstruction, you know. Look, you're different from all those other jerk-offs, so I'll make you a deal. You want a little nip-tuck here and there? I'll do it for you. I'll get to hone my skill, and you'll get the best surgeon around. The likelihood of death by infection at my hands is only 35%, let's say. So, what do you want to look like? A pleasure doing business with you.
Great. I'll be on my way.
Don't let your guard down.
What a lovely individual he is. Man, what on earth have you guys been talking about? I would pay so much money if Bethesda actually had hardcore dedicated writers for their games. Well, let's not Let's not imagine things that we'll never get. Otherwise, we'll just end up sad. Hello, March Hare. Do you get to the Tenpenny District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. God. What's the name of that guy in Skyrim? I don't... Nazim? Is it Nazim? Oh my god. So sick of that guy. I'm not even playing that game right now. Fallout 3 here's really good factions, even if just this one time we see them. Fallout 4 Brotherhood of Steel, even though they are from DC, are now just the Enclave. The Railroad is a mess and can't work together at all. The Institute is a cartoon-level evil faction that abducts people and replaces them with synths and made the super mutants from the Commonwealth. Yep. The only faction that makes any amount of sense to side with in Fallout 4 is the Minutemen. The Minutemen are the only ones that make any amount of sense to side with, and even then, they're kind of lackluster and they don't really have a clear, dedicated direction, you know, other than the fact that it's like, oh, just help people. There's no, like, there's no, big, oh god, what's the word? I'm having a brain fart. They don't have an ideological drive, you know? That's one of the larger problems with the Institute, or with the Minutemen. They don't have an ideological drive that, like, pushes them towards what they're trying to do. Like, there's absolutely nothing with there being a group that wants to help everyone, but they need their flaws, you know? Like, I think that the Minutemen in Fallout 4 are effectively trying to be followers of the Apocalypse from New Vegas. The problem with followers of the Apocalypse is the fact that they want to help everyone, so there's never enough resources, and they're always stretched exceedingly thin. And that's their downfall. That is their weakness. It's the fact that helping everyone means that you don't have enough resources ever. Just straight up ever. So, you know, and then of course there's, well, we got to help as many as we can, but we only have so many resources, and you have to figure out where to draw the lines in the sand. And that's where those unique story, like that's where the unique stories can come into play, where it's like, are we doing the right thing or not, based on all of this information. Alright, where the hell is Harkness? Is he down in the... He must be down here. No? He's up here?
Yes?
I got multiple markers now. Wait a minute. Okay, that's Zimmer. Ooh, watch streak reached. Zouchin currently on a 10 stream streak. Well, congratulations to you. Oh my god, Harkness, what are you doing here?
I'm a little busy right now. Is there a problem?
I don't know how to put this. You're not who you think you are.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, kid, I don't have time for existential debate, and I'm not interested in whatever religion you're peddling.
You're a robot from the Commonwealth. You belong to a man named Zimmer.
Are you out of your mind? I've never been to the Commonwealth. I never even heard of the place before Zimmer arrived. I'm definitely not a robot. Do I look like a robot? And I'm certainly no man's property. Did Zimmer put you up to this? You have exactly 5 seconds to explain what it is you're trying to do here, or you'll be leaving Rivet City by way of the nearest porthole.
Facts will speak for themselves. I have pictures and an audio testimony.
All right, I'll humor you. But this is impossible. I can't be a robot. I'm a human being. I breathe. I eat. Hell, I cut myself shaving this morning. I was bleeding. Robots don't bleed.
It's not real blood, Harkness. It's synthetic, just like everything else.
I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to even think about all this. I'll admit, this is pretty convincing evidence. But it doesn't make any sense. How can this be possible?
Sorry, Harkness. This is the only way. Activate A321 recall code Violet.
Ah! My God. I remember. I remember it all. From before. Zimmer. The Commonwealth. The Institute. My God. All those runners I brought down. You made me remember. Why? How? Never mind. My God. What am I going to do? My life. Everything. It's all a lie.
Well, don't worry about it, Harkness. Your secret is safe with me.
Thank you. I'm really not sure how people would react if they found out I'm, you know, not entirely human. Here's a little token of my gratitude. Best weapon I've ever had. And I've had it forever.
Well, now that you know the truth, what are you gonna do?
I have 2 sets of memories. One android, one human. Some of these are mine. Some belong to someone else. But I'm choosing to be human. It's my choice. The people on this boat look to me to protect them. So that's what I'm going to do.
So, why'd you go ahead with the change? Was it worth it?
I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas, but then I started thinking about it. And well, they were right. We're just slaves to them. We deserve lives of our own. So that's what I did. I chose a new life and gave up my old one. And now you've given me both to remember.
So, what do I call you now? Harkness or A321?
Well, I'm not really sure. Look, just call me Harkness. That's who I am to the people on this boat who rely on me. It's who I am now. In fact, for everyone's sake, let's just pretend I've always been Harkness. We'll keep the truth a little secret between friends. All right?
All right. Well, I'll see you around, Harkness.
Carry on, then.
You don't look so tough.
Okay, so where's the science lab?
I'm looking for troublemakers if you...
All right. Let's go have a chat with Zimmer now.
What else do you want from me?
Hey! The sooner you find my property, the sooner I can get out of this slum. Really, how do you people live like this?
Sorry, Dr. Zimmer, but the android's dead. Here's this internal component I managed to scav off of him.
What? Let me see that. This is a neuroservo. Unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Well, damn it! I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles. Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day.
Wow. And then there's Armitage, his, I suppose Armitage is a courser as well. Just, bodyguard to Zimmer. Yeah. The only good faction they had in 4 is the Minutemen. The problem with them is the Radiant Quests. They sent me back to one settlement 5 times in a row, so I just killed the settlement because it was just annoying. The cat has finally relinquished my chair. I can finally type again. Oh my word, Eli. You respect that cat's desire to sit where in your seat so much. Gotta head out and take a shower. Have a good one, everyone. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day there, NB. Try to not get too slippery wet whenever you're in the shower. Wait a minute. That's the science lab. Where's the market?
No, I don't think you're here.
Kentelly's door? Common room?
Hello?
Holy. Ah! Okay, finally. Is this the exit? That's the Muddy Rudder. Ah! Finally, I'm out. Says in a room full of people. Well, chat, as the charity drive draws to a close today, one thing that I can say is that at the very least, we've done a lot of good, you know? We've done a lot of good. You've done a lot of good, chat, as a whole. Head of state. You know what? Let's do the superhuman gambit. Canterbury Commons.
Hey.
Okay. Let's go check out the old electronics store up this way, I think. Zimmer goes missing between this game and Fallout 4. Yes, he does. Like I was kind of disappointed that we didn't get to see Zimmer again in Fallout 4. If I don't give him the chair, he will climb on the table, sleep in my mouse space on the wire. He will climb on the table and sleep in my mouse space on the wires. Oh my. What is this, Dean's Electronics? No, this is the Robot Repair Center. How did I miss it? Oh! He's very durable. He's very durable. Fine. Jeez. Now that I've finished throwing absolutely everything of interest on the tables and whatnot around, let's see what I can manage to scare up that's, like, not clipped through the floor or whatever. Know what I mean? What's going on here? Note from Frank. I can't take it anymore, Bob. I don't trust those turrets in Sector A. I swear I saw it track me the other day when I left work a little late. If that thing opens up on me, I'm screwed. Since the bastard Fed suspended workman's comp as part of the war effort, hell. Snake helped me Snake helped me smuggle in some pulse grenades that I locked away in a box under my desk. I tried out one on our handy at the house, and the mistress nearly killed me. Knocks him out like a light. If you ever need one, just grab the key from behind my terminal and use it to unlock the box. You can't say I never did anything for you. Well, there was a key behind his desk. Oh no, wait. This must be the receiving terminal. Okay, where's the sending terminal then? Nothing. So you siding with the ant person this playthrough? I usually don't ever side with one or the other. I just, like, convince them to stop the fight. Ooh. It's a locky lock door. Hello, Wood Gump. How you doing? Greetings and welcome to the stream. For anyone curious, I am raising funds for St. Jude Children's Hospital. Fallout for Hope. If you're over on YouTube there, you can use the QR code in the bottom left corner of the screen. If you're on Twitch, you can type in exclamation charity. I don't think that I have any pulse grenades. Okay, I have to try to find something here, man. Read this again. Note from Frank. If you ever need one, just grab the key from behind my terminal and use it to unlock the box. I tried one out for Mr. Yandy at the house, and the missus nearly killed me. Knocks him out like a light. If you ever need one, just some pulse grenades in that I locked away in a box under my desk. Okay, so a box under the desk. This is the only box. Ah, here we go. Okay. The collision is just wonk. Wait a minute. Well, kids, these are the hazards of shooting a Mr. Gutsy in an office environment with a rocket launcher. Well, a missile launcher. There's a possibility that you're going to use the you're going to knock the key that's been strategically placed right behind the terminal and not be able to open the lock the easy way. Ah. Alright, got some pulse grenades. 6 of them specifically. Alright. Ooh! Just eat that. There's one. Oh, that didn't kill the sentry bot. That sentry bot is very durable. Just one. Thank you. Just one. Thank you. Ah! I might be kind of close to dying. Whoopsie. I took some jet without meaning to. Note from management regarding Sector B. Please make sure the main platform in the repair sector is properly raised before releasing the repair bots from their pods. All units receive firmware programming to make their way up to the main entrance and await pickup. Let's get them there safely and not repeat last week's incident involving Protectron falling to the lower level. The error cost us time, money, and was an embarrassment to the company and our DCTA account client. You lost a hairpin. I don't need hairpins, because I am bald. Which is worse? Like, which sounds worse? I am bald versus I am balding. I think balding somehow sounds worse. Destroyed the turrets inadvertently, and there's nothing for me to pick up. Do I have another pulse grenade? Yeah, I got a couple of them. Ooh, wee. Man, I'm cold. What's this story? I don't know that there's any benefit to me doing this. Like, this is probably to control the turrets on the other side of the door that have just been destroyed. That's what I'm imagining, anyway. Hello, hello. 2, 3, 4. We've only got 4 words. Aha. You wish it was cold right now? Well, Eric, are you living in the southern hemisphere, or are you stuck in a part of the northern hemisphere that's just having really weird temperature? Your hands are freezing? Oh, Joe. I know what it's like. We went from dead heat of summer to sub-freezing temperatures in the course of a day. So 31 Celsius. Jeebus. Ooh, no thanks. Note from management regarding Sector B. I read this one, right? Yeah. Shut down security in Sector B. Okay, I can hear it. Oh! Ow, ow. I only got one more. Oh! Ow, 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 ow. Cripple the robot. Shoot it. Booyah, bitches. Oh, Sector 8. Oh, man, I could have come over here and hacked the... Aww. Yeah, but you were at 69 bobby pins. I'll bobby your pin. An encryption key? Whoa. Cool. Ah, okay, so this is the ultimate place that I'm searching for. Let's go back up. Golly, those doors are loud. We'll leave that for last. We will continue to look through this entire area and grab up whatever I can that's worth looting before adventuring to the end. Yes, give me more missiles. I'm running low on them. Shower took less time than expected. Getting lunch with my mama at 3. Who's your mama? Plenty of scrap metal in here. You know, whenever I think about it, it's kind of odd that they decided to build this game around nothing respawning. Like, that is like absolutely an oddity in regards to Bethesda's typical mantra of how they like build their games and not letting the world feel like it's too dead. But now that the more that I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, every single time I've played this game, I remember learning that there's just, like, nothing that you can't just go back and get your stuff, or, like, I hope what I'm saying is making some amount of sense. Like, you can't just farm one location for materials because nothing respawns. And it's a bit of an oddity. Doesn't regen. To my knowledge, there is an exceedingly small number of locations on the map that will regenerate. And they are very few and far between. Like, as in, count them on one hand, and it's more so related to the fact that, like, there's something special about it. I know that the Bethesda ruins will reset. I don't have to do this anymore. Like, I've eliminated all of the incorrect passcodes on the screen. So just continuing to find all of these extra bits of code is utterly pointless. And yet I'm doing it anyway. I get you. It's like whenever I go and I need gold ingots, I just hit up the Mehrunes Dagon Shrine. Yep. Hi all, how is the post-Christmas slide to New Year's? Cold. Freaking frigid. That's what. Don't ask me what I'm sliding into post-Christmas. Shut down turrets. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and shut down the turrets that I freaking blew up. Well, that's everything inside of this place. Let's go ahead and activate the fancy pants door. Tev. Giggity. God. Okay. Get ready for a loud noise. I hate how loud the freaking doors are in this game. Lying congressional style. I like how the skill book is just lying congressional style. Okay, how's my speech skill for that matter? Stats. Speech. Nope, speech is too low for me to use that book yet. Okay, so I need a coffee. Maybe I don't need a coffee. Oh, no, wait, I really do need a coffee. Ah, scratch that. I'm fine. I don't need another one today. You're so right. It's ridiculously cold here, too. Why is that so loud? I don't know, but the doors are absurdly loud in this game for some unknown reason. And gets to work on a thing. Please don't work on my thing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna save before doing this.
What are you doing in here? How did you get past my defenses? Did the antagonizer send you? Speak now, citizen, or I'll be forced to detain you until I can ascertain your true motives.
I'm just here to talk. We can find a peaceful way to stop this fighting.
I realize you mean well, but I'm afraid you're being naive. The antagonizer is a madwoman, and the only thing that will stop her is force. As much as I wish peace were an option, the antagonizer is too deluded, too inhuman to listen to reason. Sadly, Sometimes the scaly claw of tyranny must be destroyed by the cold, unfeeling pincers of justice.
The fighting is causing more trouble for the town than the antagonizer ever did.
Is that true? Have I really become a bigger problem for the town than her? Am I really the villain here? Does this mean I should stop myself? I guess I could just give up my suit and stop being the mechanist. But I couldn't face the town after causing that much trouble. Here, please, take the suit. I don't want to think about it anymore.
Alright, cool. So I talked my way through that one pretty cleanly. Jeez. I think I got lucky on my my random rolls there. Cameras. Cameras are so useful. All right. Feels like 7 for me. Oh my god. That's just like freeze me down to like non-existence. Wish it was cold right now. It's 31 Celsius. Right. I already read that. Man, Eric, I hope that you stay warm. Because that's absurdly cold. Okay, I could go to Canterbury Commons, but I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to head over and talk to the antagonizer after I go back home and deposit some stuff. I don't really need to. I'm not that weighed down. But I'm going to do it anyway because I don't want to just hand her the Mechanist's outfit. I want to keep the Mechanist's outfit, and I want to,
Here. You've done...
Okay, yeah, thanks. Oh my god. I need to start doing some bad things so these people stop giving me free stuff. Okay. Nope, shouldn't put that there. Turpentine, steam gauge assembly, pilot light, gas tank, fission battery. Is there anything that I needed to get rid of weapon-wise? We're gonna stash the combat shotgun because that's actually a really good idea. And the plasma rifle. I don't need to be carrying that around because I'm not built for energy weapons. Wonder glue, scrap metal, and camera. And there's definitely some stuff down here to take care of. Food-wise. Skill magazines. Got Nuka-Colas that I don't need to be carrying around. Sugar bombs. Whiskey. Oh, looking good. Okay, put the outfit away. Hello, Soup. How doing? Nah, keep being a good man. Have some steak, chips, and today. Oh my word, Kato. Thank you so much for that subscription. Hello, Ratchet. Oh my word. How you doing there, Kato? $44 months. That's a long time to be subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription. To everybody who's hanging around, I will repeat and reiterate that today is the last regularly scheduled stream, and thus the last stream that we're going to have for the charity drive, which we're doing okay on. I think I need to update the goal. I got another $5 in, but okay. Okay. You're too wiggle. You do not want to be held like that right now. Just got up. I was up late. Girlfriend came over yesterday. Jeez, you don't have to tell us what's going on in the bedroom. Come on. Thank God you didn't get caught on the headphone cord. Let's see. I do need to update this goal, though. Whoop. There we go. Let's see. Let's use my medical station. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, cool. Go ahead and save. Right here. Data. World map. Time to go to Canterbury Commons and take care of the ant agonizer. Good karma results, maybe. This may sound bad, but I work very hard at work, and I'm nice to people, co-workers, and customers. And just like in Megaton, I get free things randomly, but I don't expect it. Very interesting. Good karma results, maybe. Look at you. Getting the bonuses in life, yeah? She brought burgers and I got to show her Death Stranding 2's intro. Oh my word. You know, I should really play Death Stranding 1. It's like still something that I need to sort out. This isn't the right direction. I need to go in the other direction. I don't need to be up here. I need to go down. You got it up? Stayed up till about 2 a.m. doing extra missions in the game. No. That was a penis joke. You know, an erection. Alright, I think that this is the antagonizers. I think we're just gonna stick with the shotgun for this round. I hope next year a Ghost Recon game gets revealed. Replaying Wildlands right now, and it's better than I thought. Than I thought before. I'll be good and sweet from here on in. Yeah, you and your like dirty story about having flashed a whole bunch of 8th graders whenever you were in 7th grade. All by accident, but it's still a dirty story. Man, I forgot how heavy on the bloom lighting they were going back in the day. I'm really curious what this is going to look like whenever they remaster it. Because frankly, frankly, what makes the utter and most sense in this game is for them to, like, I don't know, part of me is like, why would they remaster the game? Wouldn't it make a whole lot more sense to just basically try to rebuild the entire game in the Fallout 4 engine? That seems like it might be faster and easier for them to do. But maybe that's just me wishing, you know? Ooh, it's a stealth boy. You can do whatever you want. You're cool, NB. That's not a dirty story. I was a child. You're right. You're right. Still suggestive. Or was it? Probably not. Only because you were an adult in telling the story. But... no, thank you very much for sharing that, though. Because, like, I was talking about it. It's like, what on earth do you have on... What do you wear under a skirt? And then, of course, like, you weren't available during that stream. But you came back with an answer anyway. Which, you know, props to you. Oh no, if they're gonna remaster Fallout 3, they better not mess with the winterized T-51 power armor condition glitch. That's the best thing out of Operation Anchorage's rewards. Those mines make me nervous. Well, I got the perk where I don't set off traps anymore, so... NB is gonna behave? I don't believe it. Uh-oh, I think I have a reputation now. I bet if they remaster it, you won't like it. I don't, like, listen, one of the reasons why I think Fallout 3 works as well as it does is because it's following a series of pretty hard set rules for itself about it being an adventure game. Now, the shooting mechanics are very rough. It's very clear that the shooting mechanics were patched into a game that was never intended to have guns. So it's got some limitations in that regard. But you could improve the shooting mechanics of the game, but as long as you still let me use grenades in vats, then I'm gonna be pretty good, you know? There we go. Let's, there we go. Wait, he doesn't have a Discord? Nope, nope. Haven't had a Discord for over a decade now. I learned a lesson in regards to having a Discord, but basically, there's a certain amount of drama that comes with running a community, and I don't want to manage a community. So for that express reason, I don't run a Discord anymore. Hello there, sir. How did you survive that? Stinker. I'm pretty sure this is going to be another Virtuos remaster, so it might just be less clunk than the original, with the need for adjusting the leveling system like Oblivion, because Fallout 3 is straightforward. Yeah, there's less of a need to adjust the leveling system. I think he won't like it. I certainly will love it. What? Okay, wait a minute. Why is everybody convinced that I won't like a Fallout 3 remaster? I have to ask this question. Like where is this mentality coming from? Do you have a Discord account? I have a Discord account. It's a important channel by which to communicate with people. Fine, there we go. It's a joke because you're critical of the things you like. I figured it was a joke, but at the same time, just everybody keeps saying it. It's like, okay, is everybody trolling me at this point? Or have I got a reputation of just being a Debbie Downer?
My spies tell me that meddling mechanist has been removed from the picture. I only wish I had that Tin Man's shell to gloat over. Bring me the suit of the mechanist, and then we can talk.
What the... Wait.
You don't have the mechanist suit. Don't waste my time until you've brought me that prize.
I know that it's possible to get her to just give up. You can make both of them give up. And you can get both outfits. You know what? I don't really care to do this the nice way. Whoa! Give me that suit. Curmudgeon vibes. Because you have grumpy old man tendencies. Were you giving me advice the other day, or is it someone else impersonating you? I know that somebody has been impersonating me, Tommy Boy. Somebody has been running around impersonating me on Discord, and I can do nothing about it. Unfortunately, that's just my situation. I've been made aware of this individual several times over. There's basically nothing for me to do about it. Gonna lurk now and play some Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, look at you. You're not a downer, but I can... You're not a downer, but can I call you Debbie? Only if you buy me an extremely frilly red dress with white polka dots. I'll only be called Debbie whenever I wear that. Wait, somebody's masquerading as Strife? Yes. I've been notified about this via email, via various social media links. I've been told about this in DMs on social media, here on stream, and in email. So like, whoever is doing this is an ongoing problem, and I have to let people know about it from time to time. I try not to advertise it because it's one of those situations where if I advertise what's going on, it draws more attention to it than it would have if I just didn't talk about it. You have a white dress with polka dots. Well, NB, go ahead and just send that to me. I'll wear your old dress. Okay, so we've taken care of both the antagonizer and the mechanist. We'll go ahead and just report this back to Uncle Ro. Something tells me we're not the same size. The only way to find out is for you to send me your wardrobe. Please don't. Alright, where's Ro? Here we go.
Yes? What can old Uncle Ro do for you today?
I took care of both of them. There won't be any more fighting in the streets.
That's grand. I do believe it's fair to say you've saved Canterbury. And unlike that mechanist, you did so with significantly less stress all around. Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine services rendered, and a little bonus as a special thank you.
Right. Any chance you could help repair some of my stuff?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, my word. Let's talk about the trade caravans.
Sure thing. Which one would you like to talk about?
Let's talk about weapons.
Then you'd be looking for Lucky Harith, adventurer, martial artist, and occasional collector of the most deadly items known to mankind. He's a bit of an eccentric, but he deals in more weaponry than you can shake a sharp stick at. In fact, he's probably got a sharp stick, too.
He should expand his inventory.
That simply isn't feasible, I'm afraid. Harith's gear already rivals some mercenary armies. Anything further would be asking for trouble.
Oh, alright. I'll just click through these. Food and chem.
As much as it hurts me to say it, there's really only so much that money can buy. The good doctor's supply cannot...
Okay, I guess I'm done with them all. Let's dump as many of our points into speech as possible. Okay. And now for the next step. Computer whiz, infiltrator, tag, lawbringer, contract killer, sniper, robotics expert, fast metabolism, night person, nerd rage, sandman, here and now. I suppose finesse is the most reasonable one. Like, a bunch of these perks are just not interesting, because all they do is give you additional points in your skills. Yeah, we'll do finesse. Woo. What mods am I using? I am not using any mods, Icaro. This is a pure nostalgia trip that I'm going on right now. I don't want to, you know, talk down about mods or anything. They're not what I'm here for right now. Things I want the remaster to have: better gunplay, better weapon conditioning, either remove it or improve upon it like New Vegas, add all the DLCs, maybe bonus content, clear way for metro navigation. I guess the mindset came from your Oblivion Remastered videos and how you sounded disappointed with it, i.e. the achievements and such. Could be a theory. You know, I'm not disappointed in the Oblivion Remaster. It's just, I'm definitely disappointed in the achievements, but Bethesda's kind of sucked at achievements for a long time. Skyrim's got pretty decent achievements. They're asking you to do some weird things that I would never have done in the game, or I would never be incentivized to do in the game, was it not for the the achievements. Like having a bounty in all of the holds. Like, that's one that I've still never done, but it's interesting. You know, I beat Fallout 3 with a steering wheel. I used the D-pad on the steering wheel to move in tank controls, and then I used the wheel to move my camera left or right. That is... Like, it's never going to be something that I will ever do, but I understand... Like, I can still be impressed by it, right? I can be like, man, who the heck... Like, why would you ever want to beat Dark Souls with a DDR pad? That makes no sense to me, and yet there are people that do it, and I'm like, well, you know what? I can't argue with that. That's impressive. That is straight up impressive. So, like, playing and beating Fallout 3 with a steering wheel, wow. I don't get people. I don't understand sewing chaos for fun. Something tells me we're not the same size. A little boner bonus. A bonus. God. Only whenever I put a gifted dress on, okay? Hiya, Merry Late Christmas and Happy New Year. Hello, Ignis. Welcome to the stream. Okay, now I actually have to leave to pick up my mom. Hey, NB, have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you again whenever I stream next. Take care. I try to find a way to get the most out of my steering wheel. He's here for the full no mods. Oh crap, I alt-tabbed experience. Happy holidays to all of you. Indeedy do. Bye-bye. People like a challenge, and I think they have a weird kink to want something to do. People like a challenge, and I think they all have a weird kink to want something to do that is impossible. It's a freaking mood. But Strife, you always tell us you put into the educated perk for more points. Well, I did take educated. I have more points. I took educated and I have more points, and I'm making the most of it. Dominic and Machete's house. This ain't no house, it's a freaking garage. Look at them, they're hoarding all of the toilets. Their own personal digs, and they have like... They have 3 working toilets, 2 working urinals, and you could drink out of them too! Hoarding all the good stuff for themselves. All that fresh toilet water. Beating the game with a damn steering wheel is actually impressive. I mean, and that's just it. Like, there will be no scenario. Loud ass doors. There will be no scenario under which I will...
Glad that's over. Why don't you look where you're going?
Okay, we'll reload. We'll reload. I don't want Joe Porter to die like that. God damn. Holy freaking crap, man. Ginormous rad scorpion came out of nowhere.
Hey there.
Okay, Joe's still alive. That's good. I don't want him to die. Crashes through wall. Hey, Strife! What's up, Doomsday? You need something? Forgot to mention the foot pedals were used as well. I used the throttle pedal to shoot my gun and the brake to aim, or block, and the clutch to loot. I don't even know what to say, man. Dedication. You got mustard and cheese. That sounds pleasant. I'm not even gonna lie. That sounds straight up nice. As a mild and gentle reminder to everyone, I am, of course, streaming for Fallout for Hope, St. Jude Children's Hospital. We got anything to actually store? Surgical tubing. The Antagonizer's outfit needs to get stored as well. I've also seen someone beat DS3 with a saxophone. My God. That's just one of those, again, that's one of those things that I don't get why anybody would do that. Because it does not in any way, shape, or form appeal to me. So, like, I can have the explanation given to me, and it's still just, I'm just like, but why? Why? Did you visit the Republic of Dave? Do I have all painless? It would appear that I do not have all painless, which means that I have not visited the Republic of Dave. Alright, we'll go ahead and save here. And before we advance any further... Oh, God. Oh, what a stretch. Let's get that last of the coffee in me, yeah? Man, I'm wondering when I'm gonna get an order in. You ever ordered something online and it's not from Amazon and you realize how slow fulfillment can be whenever you're not ordering from Amazon? No wonder I can't bring myself to to stay away from Amazon. It's awkward. Super awkward. I ordered a bunch of audio equipment. And all of it came in yesterday except for like one part which came from a different website, and I'm just like, oh, they haven't even packaged that order yet. I wonder when it's gonna be sent. like, I'm in a unique situation where, all of these years that I've been using a desktop computer, one of my main issues is the fact that eventually the speaker system that I have, it will just fail, okay? Oh, coffee creamer. Wonderful, flammable coffee creamer. Yes. I mean, it's just what I keep in my office. Anyways, I've got this running problem that I'm starting to finally get around to the idea of spending more money to ultimately spend less money. And that is, when you buy a sound system for, or speakers of any type for your computer, you know, there are a limited number of available options on the market for you to choose from. And they all tend to be like all-in-one box type of solutions, you know? So what has happened is I've found myself in a situation where I have a speaker set that's working wonderfully. It's just, oh my God, it's working exactly as I want. And then one critical part fails. Usually it's a situation where all of the speakers feed into like a subwoofer or something, you know, like the big low frequency speaker to, you know, cover the big ground shaking explosion sounds and whatnot. So what happens is that usually most of the speakers route into the subwoofer, and then some all-in-one unified board that they've soldered in there blows because they manufacture it so cheaply. So like in the moment, you're spending a decent amount of money, like $100 plus for a speaker system for your computer. But in the long run, you know that it's going to fail relatively quick, you know, within a handful of years, and you're going to have to replace it. So you have the option of just being like, hey, you know what? I'm going to spend more money now on individual components that I can independently swap out. So it's like every speaker is a purchase. The subwoofer is a purchase. The actual receiver or DAC is a purchase. And the whole goal is to basically try and get that audio the whole goal is to assemble a speaker system from OEM parts so that if something fails, you can replace it more cheaply than buying a brand new big speaker system. And at least in my case, the speaker system that I have is a 5.1. I've been running 5.1 for so long, and I can't live without it at this point. The problem, any like boxed 5.1 system is $500, you know? So I'm in the process of trying to get some of the individual pieces together to slowly work my way out of that hole, because if you do everything piecemeal, you're spending $1,000 bare minimum, you know, like for all of the speakers and your audio deck to plug into. And I'm just like, that's a lot of money. I don't have that much, but maybe we start tiptoeing down that road, you know, one little bit at a time. So ordered some stuff to get through to, you know, be prepped for all of that stuff. And just waiting on the last of it to come in. It's not like I've bought an entirely new system. Sure as hell haven't done that. Don't have that much money. Look, I'm not a pyromaniac. Just ignore my name. No, Ignis, Alchemist. You're a pyro. You're a pyro. I can tell. That's expensive, but I think it's worth it. I mean, that's my opinion. It's that whole it's that Terry Pratchett concept, you know, about like the boots and whatnot, where it's like, yeah, you know, like with my income, I can only afford to buy a pair of boots that's $10, you know? And the really good pair of boots is $100, but I make less than that in a month. So I'll buy the $10 pair, and then within 5 years, I've bought so many pairs of $10 boots that have just constantly worn out that I've spent more than the guy who now has to replace his boots because they lasted for 5 years, but he was able to afford only $100. Like, you end up paying more in the long run to buy the cheap stuff. Isn't it also a case of more money now, less money in the long run? Yes. Yes, it is. That's one of the things that I learned a long time ago. Whenever I, like for my home and my auto insurance and everything, you have the option with most insurance carriers to be like, hey, I could pay you monthly, but what if I paid you in like one lump sum for a whole year of coverage? Usually you get something along the lines of 10 to 15%. You pay 10 to 15% less if you do it in a lump sum, which is the way that I treat my home insurance. It's the way that I treat my car insurance. It's like, yeah, let's just pay all of that up front, save about 15%, because I know how to keep money back and be like, I'm extremely careful with my money and how I'm spending it. So, you know. But not everybody's in a in the luxurious position to be able to do that. So that logic is sound. I find when you buy premium products, you spend less in the long run. And that's my whole goal. Like, one of the things that I want to do, because the TV that we have downstairs it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with the TV downstairs. The only arguable limitation is that it's only a 1080p television. It's not like a 4K or anything. My turn to say bye. Family's over for a bit. Aw, you're gonna miss all of the sexy, dirty stuff. Oh well, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your family time. But one of the, yep, whatever I was thinking, it's gone now. Totally gone. Laptops are the worst investments, though. Yeah, laptops, you can't really upgrade or improve them. Right. I was talking about the television. Like, we've got a TV downstairs, and what I would like to do is get a 4K television to replace it. But the catch is that it would have to be a commercial display. And the reason why I say a commercial display is because it wouldn't be a smart TV. Commercial displays need to be dumb machines, because you don't want branding and advertisement in a display that you're setting up in a commercial space to advertise stuff that you are selling to people. So it's like, yeah, we need a commercial display specifically to show information on a screen, or like do tech demos for something. The last thing you want on a commercial display where you're selling people to stuff is to see ads from other companies. So that's the reason why you go for a commercial display. It's stripped of all the ads. You pay more for the display, but it's meant to run longer, harder, longer, with more hours on it. And you can it can work. Like, it's basically an early, like, it's like a 2010s dumb TV. That's what a commercial display is. Now, you're going to be paying just the same type of ridiculous rates that we were back in 2010 for an LCD television or a flat panel, because there's no advertising subsidized. Like the product isn't subsidized through advertising. You know, is spicy brown mustard just Dijon? If that's not the case, then I wouldn't know. Like that, that makes utter sense to me. I like my dumb appliances because of that. Exactly. Like that's the whole attitude that I have. I don't want smart appliances. I don't want thermostats that attach to my phone. I don't want house lighting that attaches to my phone. I want everything to not attach to my phone. I don't need that stuff. And I'll tell you why. It's a convenience of being able to track you and track your actions. Because if there's an app on your phone, it's scraping data off of you all the time. I'm very careful about how many apps I allow onto my phone. I try my best to not use apps. If it's possible to run, to connect to the website through a browser app on my phone, I will use that instead, if that is possible. And hell, half of the apps that you download, imagine a bidet attached to your phone. No, I do not. No, thank you. No freaking thank you. Like, the worst part is that a lot of the apps that you download for your phone are literally just programs. They're just a dedicated web browser. That's what a lot of the apps are. They're just dedicated web browser instead of having you use a web browser. It's one of the dumbest things ever. And one of the things that pisses me the hell off about the PC environment with Windows these days is they're trying to shift everything towards apps. They're trying to shift it away from the web browser. Everything needs to be an app. Don't get me started about using that start menu and the fact that Windows is like, oh, well, we don't really want to search the system. We'll just search the web for that. And it's like, what's wrong with you? I'm trying to find information on my machine. Don't go searching the web for that information. What's wrong with you? One of the reasons why I'm slowly in the process of shifting over to Linux. We'll see whether or not I actually get... what I really need to do is just rip the Band-Aid off and be like, no, from here on out, it's just Linux. It's just Linux. I only run Linux, and we'll see whether or not it's possible for me to continue. And there will be all of these bumps and problems along the road, and I'm just going to freaking deal with it. That's what I should be doing. Anyway, St. Jude Children's Hospital, Fallout for Hope. I am still streaming for charity, everyone, and today is our final day. As you can see, pretty well along the line. I don't expect us to actually... Here's the deal. We got 20 minutes left before I stop streaming. I don't foresee us hitting this goal, okay? But that doesn't mean that efforts and attempts are not to be congratulated, okay? Oh my God, this chair is so squeaky. I gotta oil it. You use Google Chrome? Oh, congratulations. Google can see everything that you're doing. Even when you're in incognito mode. That's well known. They are actively recording what you're doing with incognito mode. All right. We'll see where the antics with painting get us, because it looks like I'm going to have a whole bunch of paint materials that are not going to get used. What type of quest should we get done? Let's do Head of State. Wait a minute, do I have stuff that needs to be sold off? I do have stuff that needs to be sold off. Okay. Yeah, let's go out front and
Looking for that special something? If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself. Another satisfied customer. Walk well, friend.
It has been a decent holiday season. That's good to hear, Joe. Firefox's new CEO is moving the browser to an all-AI system. How lovely. Okay. The Temple of the Union. Let's go talk with Hannibal Hamlin,
What's
shall
your
we?
business, stranger?
Looking for a place to rest, maybe do some trading.
Hannibal says I gotta let folks like you in, but that don't mean I have to like it. Keep your hands in sight and don't make any sudden moves. I'm coming down to open the gate.
Put that wig back on.
Yes, that's locked, and yes, I can see you eyeing it. Hannibal is upstairs somewhere. I'm locking the door behind you, so don't try anything. I'm watching you.
Cool. I get it. Nervous as can be. Ooh. Not everything here is stealing. Nice. I like it.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I got it. Watch my step. I know you're really concerned about my well-being. You want me to, like, not trip and fall, etc. You're such a kind soul. Dougie. These are mine. Simon? Storeroom? Oh my god. It's a 200-year-old Nuka-Cola. Why hasn't anybody taken it? It's perfectly good. It's only a little bit degraded.
Ah, a visitor. Welcome to the Temple of the Union. I'm not going to ask you who you are. For the moment, I don't care. We are all escaped slaves. I need your solemn promise not to betray us to Paradise Falls or the slavers. Until I get that, you cannot leave here. So, do I have your word?
God. I solemnly swear to protect the Temple of the Union.
Welcome, brother, to the Temple of the Union. Our home is your home. Your past is your own affair so long as you serve our common good. As a symbol of our trust, here is a key to the gate.
So what's up with the stone head?
That's Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator. We don't know how it came to be here, but it's fitting, don't you think?
So, what are a bunch of escaped slaves doing holed up here?
We are trying to make a safe haven for all runaway slaves. We give food and supplies to any that find us and help them on their way.
Why don't you let them stay here?
We don't have enough room. There's not enough water or food here. But I have a plan. A plan to take over a place that will be a shining beacon of hope for all slaves.
Wouldn't a beacon just attract slavers?
You make jokes when the lives and freedom of our fellow men are at stake. I tell you, I know a place that we can defend from the slavers.
Sounds dangerous. Where is it?
I want to move all my people to the memorial site for the great Abraham Lincoln, but I need to know if it's safe. I've heard rumors of super mutants infesting that area, though. We need to send someone to check that out first.
Oh, I've been there. There are no super mutants. Just slavers are in control of the memorial.
Slavers? Dear God, they must know about our plans. Do whatever you have to do to make the memorial site safe for my people. Before you leave, speak with Caleb. He'll need your help, too.
What does Caleb need?
He was a stonemason. It will fall to him to restore the memorial as best he can. He's been pestering me for weeks now to get him some things he needs. I don't have time to deal with him right now.
Alright. So you used to be a slave?
For 23 years I was a slave. Ever since I was 14. 6 years ago I managed to escape from my master. He's been hunting me ever since. When I found the head of Lincoln here, I knew it was a sign for me to help other slaves to escape. I founded the Temple of the Union as a safe haven for runaway slaves everywhere.
Well, thanks, Hannibal. I'll be on my way.
May the spirit of the great Lincoln protect you. I'm turning in. I need to be sharp tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys definitely need a better place to live. Like, this place is not structurally sound. It's, honestly, I'm amazed that it hasn't like, it should be pulling itself apart under its own weight, frankly. Simone, storeroom, Hannibal. You never knew that mustard and cheese go so well together? Well, I've never heard of this before, doing just mustard and cheese. You got my attention because I do love cheese. Mustard isn't too bad either. I guess I should give it a shot.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Okay, well, that shouldn't have... Save. How can he see me? Alright, well...
Good to see you. You're new. I'm Caleb. If you're going to be staying a while, I could use some help.
Hannibal says that you need something.
Hannibal told you about Lincoln's memorial? Well, he doesn't just want to live there. He also wants to restore it. Make it so people tell stories about it and the word can get to the slaves. But I can't restore something if I don't know what it looked like. I need a drawing, a photograph of it.
Where the hell am I supposed to get a picture of the memorial?
Our ancestors honored Lincoln's life with a display in the Museum of History. I'm hoping that a picture of the memorial still survives in there.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can find.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of sandwiches have cheese and mustard. Yeah, but like not just like just doing cheese and mustard. Just cheese and mustard. Never thought of just doing like stripping the pairing down to just that. Never thought of doing it. Okay, so I can't fast travel from this location? Cannot fast travel from this looks... What is so special about this location that makes it non-fast travelable? Finally. Jeez. Talk about being difficult. Alright, now it's time for me to head into the bowels of the freaking museum. I haven't done this before. Well, not in a while. Not in a while. Haven't been in here yet. Here we go. Let's pop a stealth boy. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I can really wreck these guys by just dropping frag mines around. Because if I'm also correct, it's impossible for me to... Okay, well, there, he's off running. Yeah. Really? We'll see whether or not he walks into that. Mayo and cheese. Cheese and mustard? Probably not. I don't know, man. Sounds kind of nice to me. Museum of History office? Got a bunch of placards that can't be read. That one's empty. There goes my stealth boy. I suppose there's anything hidden back here, is there? I mean, I guess I've had my fun messing around with mines and everything. Okay, activated the... I've been seen. Please do not witness me. I do not want to be seen. Where are you? Come on. There must be some more code that I can activate inside of this trash box terminal. Looks like everything. But I only have 2 words anyway. So it goes through just fine. Open exhibit door. Reconfigure targeting parameters. No targeting data. Alright, well... I was hopeful that something else would happen, but, deactivate the system. I think that the fine art did not, I don't think it survived. I think the fine art in the Museum of History has degraded. Hate to say it. There was one on the row 4th from the bottom left side. Oh, that's my stopping alarm. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get through this this ruin, basically. Oh, I'm still wearing Button's wig. Oh, he closed that distance real fast. Take care of that guy. Oh, okay. It blew up right on top of me. Try that again. Woo! Oh, my friends, my dear friends. My fellow wastelanders. Witness the wonderment of a proper... Oh dear. But, well, I mean, it still worked. Now you explode. Yes, precisely. That is a dead wastelander. Looks like somebody went towards the wrong section of the Museum of History. Should have gone into Underworld. Much safer there. Go ahead and take a couple of sips here. There we go. Nope, no trapped toilets. Same. Same? Shame. Shame, that's the word I meant to say. Who needs a silencer whenever you can just kill them outright? Those ghouls could use halls maybe more. Yeah, getting a lozenge would really help them, you know? Fix a lot of the problems with their throat. But unfortunately, I don't think that they understand that. I think they're true believers in the whole, hey, let's tough it out. Let's be like ghouls of ghouls. Alright, cafeteria is basically empty. Oh, I'm realizing that this place might be a bit longer than I want to try to tackle. So maybe it's in my best interests to, like, back out of this place and save and quit. Because I do have to get into work today, unfortunately. I'm not lucky enough to be completely off for a week or anything like that. But I am lucky enough that I've only got 2 days of work this week. And then I'm free for 5 straight days. Which means I'm going to be off on Christmas Eve through the following Sunday. So Wednesday through Sunday, I have no obligations. Which is nice, it's beneficial. What am I missing? Like, it's giving me a marker back here, but I don't know what it wants out of me. Is there a second door? No? Is it above me? I must have missed something. It must be above. I thought that this section of the museum went deeper, but I must be mixing it up with something else. Oh, yes. Okay, so that's the door that I want. That goes into the deeper section. Okay, so I don't have time for that, unfortunately. I don't have time for that, unfortunately. I have to back out and call it a day here, because, you know, obligations be obligations. We could probably get away with just, like, staring up at the underworld entrance and making a save here. Whoops. Save. There we go. All right. Oh, we save and quit here. Enjoy the days off. Well, I'm hopeful that I can maybe do a little bit of extra streaming over the holiday. We'll see whether or not that's even possible. Exit game. Okay. Wowee. 32 pistols seem rare. Yeah, but 32 pistols are also super, super weak. Hello, Heart Plus Plus. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for you to show up just as soon as I'm closing out. Stream was fun. Bye, chat. Hey, Joe, it was nice to have you along for the ride. To everybody who's come along, to everybody who's watched, etc., thank you so much. It's been wonderful and lovely to entertain everybody for the holiday season. And, you know, we've raised an okay amount of money for St. Jude Children's Hospital, okay? We've managed to hit the first 3 tiers of the goals. We'll see whether or not it's possible to get an extra stream in. I doubt that that any more donations will come in. I understand economic times they're difficult. But regardless, I want you guys to know that we've done good things for people who need help, okay? That's what matters the most. That the effort was made and we've done something. So to everyone, thank you so much for coming along for the ride. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for donating. It has been a wonderful and lovely time to play Fallout once again, like a clockwork every year to raise money for children. But this is the end. This is the end of the charity drive. Thanks so much for coming along, everyone. Have a good, happy new year if I don't see you again. And until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye.